Xbox is in the best place ever. Today we're going to talk about why, how, and where they're going next. But first up, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and share. It really helps the channel out. So Microsoft has came a long way since 2013, and really it's a huge difference. And as a gamer, a fan, and someone that covers the industry, a healthy Microsoft in the gaming sphere is healthier for the industry. But first up, I want to talk about accessibility options, because we all know what happened in 2020. It wasn't a good year. However, Microsoft announcing their two next generation consoles, the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, they came out with Xbox All Access, the easiest and cheapest way into the new generation of consoles, also with 2 years of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It's a great deal, and the library you're getting, the content, it's just ridiculous. And you know, that was for next to no to little interest, so it's a viable way for people to jump into the new generation of consoles. Again, especially after 2020, this is just a good thing to have. And it just goes to show Microsoft's all about offering options now. They want to give consumer choice. And there's nothing wrong with choice. I think gamers should be allowed to have this many options to choose from. And it's a great viable way for the new consoles. Now, I want to talk about backwards compatibility, because Microsoft's been working on this since 2015. And when you fire up your Xbox Series X and S day one, you have a catalogue of games spanning 3 previous generations. That's thousands of games. And the thing is, you're getting enhancements like resolution enhancements, frames per second boosts, 16 times anisotropic filtering, auto HDR, and you're just getting a better experience on these games that have been out for years already. And it's that they letting the consumer know, they're letting you know that they taking care of the catalogue, they're taking care of their legacy titles, and that's a big deal, because these games matter. We carry our games going forward, and that's an important thing now. And again, we're going to see the backwards compatibility program probably return and get even better and more games, which is fantastic. Another thing is, they came out the gate with their new generation of consoles with the ability for you, the gamer, to upgrade your storage. Well, as you should go without saying. Now, we've got to talk about smart delivery, because jumping into the new generation of consoles should be seamless. They know what gamers are like, they want ease of use. And with Xbox Smart Delivery, they made it seamless. You turn on your Xbox Series X and S day one, your saves come over seamlessly, your games work without any issue. You're not getting the wrong version of a game on a console, you're getting the right version. And Microsoft was pushing for free upgrades for the longest time, nudging the industry to go with free upgrades. And they invested in all these new titles and studios, and for the longest time people were criticizing Microsoft for not having enough studios making games. And they've listened to that feedback for the longest time, and ever since Phil Spencer got a seat at the table, it's crystal clear to see how much investment has gone into the Xbox gaming ecosystem, because Xbox is no longer just a singular console. It's not just a gaming brand. It's a whole ecosystem. It's Xbox consoles. It's Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X and S, xCloud, Game Pass, PC. It's all working together. And Xbox isn't just this small part of Microsoft anymore. It's a huge part of Microsoft. Xbox makes more money than Windows. Now that's quite a weird thing to think, but you have to look at like how much investment they're making into gaming. You have the biggest studios now making RPGs. You have Obsidian making Avowed, a game that we would not have seen from Microsoft 5 years ago. And it's things like this that's very interesting to the gamer. We're going to see Microsoft continue to invest into games like this, because more RPGs on the platform, more people playing those games for a longer time. Hellblade 2 is going to push industry visuals with this console tech. And the thing is about Microsoft now, which is crystal clear to see, is that they are all in on gaming. All in. And that benefits us all. Again, Microsoft have like 23 studios now consistent of multiple teams each. Back when the Xbox One came out, they had like 5 studios. So, what I'm trying to say is that there's more games coming that you can possibly imagine. Next up, we've got to talk about Game Pass. Now, Game Pass is unrivaled. Like, the value is ridiculous. You have access to hundreds and hundreds of games. They say 100 plus games in the advert, but it's a hell of a lot more than 100. And what you're getting for the price is ridiculous. You're having access to new titles day one, first party titles day one. You have access to all these new games that are coming out. There's new third party games coming to Game Pass all the time. We had Octopath Traveler coming to Xbox Game Pass day one without any warning. Outriders, you have the Yakuza games. There's more Final Fantasy games coming to the platform. It's a viable way for people to put their games on a console because there's less risk to the developer, and the developer makes money up front. And it's exciting because we have all these new franchises coming to Xbox, because no one would have thought Yakuza or more Final Fantasy games would come to Xbox. We have the Kingdom Hearts games in there. You know, again, more experiences and new experiences for a lot of people, because I see active new Yakuza fan base in the Xbox community now, and that's awesome to see. And then let's talk about events. Microsoft never gave up on E3, and they're not giving up now. They're returning in 2021 to the digital E3. And this is what gamers want. Out of the backs of 2020, it goes to show that gamers need events like this all around. So later this year, and soon, we're going to see more games announced using this tech, features. And my point is that Microsoft is using every single bit of effort they can to put positive notes on gaming, because all the talk this year has been Xbox. Microsoft wants constant talk about Xbox, and this is good for everyone because, look, Microsoft have made mistakes in the past. Xbox is in the best place it's ever been, and they want constant positive talk about Xbox, because remember, in the 360 generation, people refer to gaming as Xbox, and gaming will be referred to as Xbox in the future, because Microsoft is all in gaming, and this is going to benefit everyone. So my point is that all the positive talk for Xbox is just going to continue, because we've seen nothing yet, and they still have a lot of things to announce and a lot of things that haven't even leaked yet. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please again like, share and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I'm out. I hope everyone has a good day. I'll be posting more videos soon. Peace.